Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to another wee session on Elite Dangerous. I'm Commander Cosmic Drifter, and tonight we're going to be looking at some more power play stuff after the events of last week. And we're going to focus on this little kind of pocket corner of the bubble. Ooh. Sector, I don't know what the best description is. This area of space anyway, which is kind of where I've been plying my power play trade, for want of a better term. To anybody that's watched me, you'll know that I've been a wee bit under the weather over the last couple of days. But we're on the mend, which is good. So if the odd sniffle interrupts my train of conversation, then please forgive me. Anyway, back to power play. We are in this area of space here, and we logged off and for server reset in this system here, which is where we are. And we were focusing on, excuse me a moment. Better. Bit of air in the room. And we were focusing on finishing the weekly assignments that are presented to us. So we were going to do the same again this week. I haven't selected this region of space for any particular reason other than the fact that I was here. But it's because I've got a bit of history, the right term. I'm going to keep an eye on it and see what happens. So I think two of the places we were at last time were Myanmar, which was being fought over by my faction in, I think it was Ailsing Deval, and also, if memory serves me right, this one as well. And both of these systems are now exploited and reinforceable by my faction because we won the war. So that was good. And I do believe one of these ones here in Myanmar offers an anarchy system, or an anarchy base. So I'm just going to see if that's the same. Although I don't remember what name it was. Because these things are pretty good because they change. They change each week. And maybe I'm not looking at the right one. Maybe not looking at the right one. System information. Factions. Federation, independent. So I don't see anybody who's not got a legal system here. So Myanmar, I don't think I can actually do stuff in. So maybe it was the other system. Let's go back. Oh, I just seen it as a two profit. Isn't that typical? Try that again. System information. System information. The Myanmar Purple Boys are anarchy. So do they control any ground bases? Oh, what's this graph here? This is I've never looked at this before. We're all so quick at saying there's not enough information in the game. I'm beginning to think that's not the case. It's just not exactly laid out in a plate for us to find. So Myanmar Purple Boys are anarchists, which means we can go gung-ho and shoot up everywhere without creating this notoriety problem. Myanmar Purple Boys. Let's see if any of them have elements. Oh wow. Oh, there we go. Ranganathan chemical site. Ranganathan. So that's where we want to be doing illegal stuff. Annoying stuff. Okay, so this area of space is moved on with the server tick. And now we have got 2 additional reinforcing systems, which used to be acquisition ones. So that's cool, that's expected, and you can see that this little bit of the bubble's getting Archer's presence felt. To that end, there was an interesting thing in Galnet. See if I can find it. The Galnet article was the Galnet article was kind of power play related. Imperial agents have been charged with attempting to seize political influence deep in the federal territory following the Battle of Seoul. Now, I don't know if that's been game driven or if it's been player faction driven. It'd be nice to think that it's been power play driven. Oh, come on, stop moving. There are turmoil in Tall as political, corporate and military interests come to terms with the impact of Titan Kochigo's arrival, not to mention the civilian costs with billions of refugees still displacing surrounding systems. An unexpected element has emerged, with ports and outposts reporting a significant increase in positive imperial sentiment. This has been tied to Princess Ailsing Deval in particular, currently enjoying good reputation among non-imperial populations due to her work as a delegate to Aegis and a champion of humanitarian causes for those impacted by the Xenowar. Obviously, Princess Ailsing Deval is the imperial person who doesn't like slavery. Shadow President Jerome Archer has stamped down on this flourishing popularity and is described as outraged by the notion of imperial influence within the heart of the Federation. Public and media outlets, counter-agents and even the Proactive Detection Bureau were deployed to quell this initial unrest. Proactive Detection Bureau, geez. It doesn't sound right that at all, does it? The Imperials deny all knowledge. So I'm wondering if that's a Galnet article that's been created from player activities in the game. And if it is, it's kind of cool. Of course, player activities could be guided, if you like, by the assignments of the week, which surprised me today when I logged in because I found I had 10 of them as opposed to 5. So I don't know if that increase is due to my increased my progress through the ranks, or what really. But it's came as an unexpected surprise, and it's also given me a bit of work to do. And I've got some things I can do right out the box, which scan wakes and stuff, and mega ships. And I don't actually remember what stuff I've got and what ship I've got where and all this good stuff. So I'm gonna I'm gonna get my Mandalay close at hand because it's a handy little ship to have. Look at that, it's already here. That wasn't good planning, that was just dumb luck. So we have to buy Olympics. Let's don't forget Olympics. Somebody said that once. So this system is ours. We are friendly here and allies. So let's go and see what the story is. We are in this one. So the destroying one will do. I will do that with. I'll do that with my cutter when the time comes. Yeah. I can scan wakes and ships at the door. I can scan mega ships in any reinforcement system. Salvage cargo. Transport power commodities. So there's a few things I need to do in this system. Selling rare goods, etc. So some of these things we can get right out of the box. Let's start with the easy ones first. Oh, hello. Oh, I've had a bleep. Yeah, 28,000 merits is what I'm going to get for the ones that are in there. Cool. Sorry. Oh, too quick, baby. I don't know if 28,000 is a lot, right? I don't know if that's a lot compared to what you get with 5, if I'm honest. I just noticed there was double what there was last week, so. And hello Blogtwat, thanks for saying hello. I know that you're saying to me you're going to stream shortly. Is that your wee new guy you're doing? I don't know if you guys can hear that with the YouTube algorithm, but too slow, man. An enemy. Ooh. They're an enemy. Enemy hanging about the station. Interesting. Is there another one? I wonder if they can blockade a station. Is that a thing we can do? Scans and wakes are done. Okay. So, one of the things is finito. I think it shoves them all down the bottom, so. Hey, what else have we to do in this system? Recover classified data. So classified data looks like it's a ground-based thing. Can be collected from... So that's a ground-based one, and I need to find an anarchy faction here, or I'm going to get all sorts of pain trying to do that. Rival powers, yeah, do that later. Mega ships and reinforcement systems. Okay, so is there any mega ships here? That is the first question. So let's see, shall we? Yup. There one. Oh, good evening, Sam. How are you doing, man? I hope you guys had a good Christmas and New Year. Have you been keeping abreast of the Thargoid situation? Please pass on my regards to the crew and everybody. I don't have the problem of having to watch pets when I'm streaming, so there's got to be a good Billy Connolly joke in that about watching pets and having bedlam in the background, I would think. I'm doing okay. I've been a wee bit under the weather, Sam, but nothing that isn't curable. Just I'm just an old guy, that's all. But yeah, I'm doing alright. I hope you guys are the same. I'm doing a fair bit of power play streaming. I'm right into it, as we used to say when I was a kid. Uh-oh. I've got a hell of a lot of materials doing this. Between that and maybe coming across the old high-grade emissions, topping up the banks, I actually need to go to a material trader. I'm going to do that in the stream because I keep meaning to do it and I keep forgetting. So at some point we'll go and find a material trader, a manufacturing and raw material trader close by, and we'll go and spread the old materials about the bins a little bit. And then we'll go and we'll have a look at the acquisition systems cutting about this little bit of the bubble I'm in, because they're the ones where you can actually make some decent money and decent decent gameplay for Archer, because obviously we get extra bounties and stuff. So. Isn't the Mandalay just a shit, innit? So good. Taking a break for it in Thargoid. Do you know, I don't blame you. You did so much content for the Thargoids, and they wing missions and taking on the Titans. They were fun. They were great fun. You led them really well, so we could get the events down and no bug the instant suit and all sorts of stuff. Really cool. I was determined to get that 8th. I didn't think. I thought real life was going to intervene and stop me getting the final decal, but no, I got it. And you encouraged me to go and try and do things I would never have tried to do. Bombing was kind of fun, although I was pretty crap at it. I just hope that content is still about somewhere. We may have to go and find it, I guess, but I'm pretty sure at some point along the road, should the game be living long enough, taking the war to their space will be a thing we'll maybe want to do. You know that the power play care boxes only give you what you need. Oh. No, I didn't know that. What do you mean they give me what I need? I don't understand. How do they know what? How do they know what I need when I don't when I don't have a clue what I need? They're clever, they care boxes. Alcatraz prison ship. Interrogate it, and don't get shot. That's the idea of it. See, the hope that I had in colonisation was that this kind of support fleet would be included in the mechanic for colonisation. So, you know, there would be all sorts of a little fleet of ships, not just one big ship. Might put too much strain on the servers that way enough, but where are you, ship? There it is. And obviously prison ships would be needed as much as anything else, I guess, but hostile forces. I'm sorry, I'm not here to help, I'm just here to scan and sod off. I wonder if this is where I could get some. Yeah, see, there's no many power play guys here though, is there? Oh, am I getting shot at? Am I getting shot at? $900 merits for that. Yeah, but the material. So the biggest change I think for engineering and is the fact that the material traders play such a crucial role now in anything you really want to do with that. Because keeping your bins at 100% is probably was desirable in the past. I just don't think it's worthwhile doing now. I think 75 or 70% is enough, because you're going to have enough to engineer. And oh, you good luck with your stream, mate. You'll be talking on it. The Guardian sites, that's kind of fun. I remember doing that back in the day. Oh my goodness. But that's your 5th commander and you're starting again. I think you're insane. I really do. I really think you're nuts. So we're looking to get mega ships and reinforcement systems. Now, a friend of mine said that these are impossible to find, right? Loot some of the other tools in the games, and I suppose to a certain extent they're kind of right, but I've always just kind of flown about and got them, so I need to get them in reinforcement systems. So I'm just going to do a cruise of reinforcement systems and try and pick these up, because that's just a chilled way to play. So in the process of doing this mega ship scanning thing, we'll see if we can get a material trader en route, and we'll sort our rewards out a little bit. I need to. Oh, was that 2 stars or just a funny aberration of the graphic engine? That was weird. Is there a mega ship here? Nope. Next. I kind of picked the Mandalay for doing this kind of flying about and scanning stuff because it's easy. I suppose a Cobra Mark V would be good for it as well. The only downside is it doesn't have any weapons, but I can go hack the I can go hack stuff, so there's a lot of good stuff in there, conflict zones and all sorts of stuff. But unfortunately there's no mega ships. On to that next system anyway. I'm not exactly sure. What's this? The 9th January. So we're a bit of luck. The offices and powers that be and technical minded people and all these guys in Frontier will be getting their, will be shaking the Christmas and New Year cobwebs for the brains and getting stuck into the 2025 content they're going to deliver. So I'm kind of looking forward to the next live stream that tells us that stuff. There's more resources stuff here. No mega ships? No. But I still really have trepidation about colonisation from an explorer's point of view, because this 10 light year things is it's just not enough. But it may be being biased so that the kind of bubble grows, which will directly affect power play, I guess. Canterbury. I see one. Mac 99955. Naphtha class tanker. Oh dear. I'm zooming in too fast. Whoa. It'd also be kind of cool to see ships docking with these things and refueling and all that kind of good stuff. But I guess they're just primarily here for a wee bit of space pew pew and cannon and the stuff that we're doing. So, oh, I should have jumped out. Too busy talking. No enough concentration. I don't know where the petrol pump at this bit is. There's a petrol pump. There's the one we want. It's really over here. Oh man, I love this ship. It's so cool. It's just a wee flying baby. Even there, there's a bit of a square go going on. Okay, next. I know this is not scientific, but hey, gets me around the galaxy, doesn't it? I don't see the graphic. Yeah, that's unusual. Did something bug? Whoa, long corridor. Is the game struggling, we wonder? Has BlogTwatch suddenly streaming completely destroyed the game? I'm blaming him. Hey, we're not exactly short of places for conflict here. Conflict all over the place. Oh, there we go. We have it working again now. if these are the corridor lengths for normal spaceflight, what are fleet carrier jumps going to be? No mega ships here. Independent, low security, Jerome Archer. Who's Jeremy Archer? He's a writer. Oh, pardon me. Oh, fuck. We have no mega ships. I kind of get my mate's point here. It's not exactly quick, but not undoable either. Force this sector. HHM A72. So this could potentially be something that gets colonised in the near future. It looks like it's an old system. Looks like there's a lot of resources floating about here though. A Star Class T Brown Dwarf. Why would you want to colonise this? Be a hardship, would it? So if you're not actively pursuing the Thargoids now, Sam, what are you doing in the game? Are you doing this power play stuff, or are you having a wee break? Waiting for the next thing? Hey! Have a mega ship over there. We are too fast. Whoa. Non-339 Belmarsh class reformatory. And what is a reformatory? It's at home. It's a prison ship. Reform. I get it. This is my second prison ship scanning of the night. Does that look the same as the last one? Like the engines are cool. Yep. Uplink. Where is it? Let's go and find a material trader guy. We'll stop off and do that before we finish this. Hey, where's my merits? Oh, maybe this is not the right system. Oh, that sucked, didn't it? It should be reinforcing, is it? Why am I not getting my merits? Let me just check the progress. Scan mega ships and reinforcement systems. I just did it and it didn't work. Right, okay. Let's go and have a wee look and see if we can find a material trader. Data using a Nara, obviously. Have they changed this? Search nearest material traders. I want manufactured. Let's go here. This one's close. Could be something closer. Let's system on LFT 1610. Let's Let's use that one as a reference. LFT 60. That happened in 1610. Didn't good happen in that year. I like it. There's one right beside us, look at that. Honestly, that's not planned, that's just good luck. Boom system. Federation, but it's not got any, it's not saying any faction. We're going to grab dock or grabe dock. Oh, it's a big. A big star you can't scoop for. I wonder if I've still got ships left in your carriers. Probably have. Log Twat, have you got a link to the anti-Xeno thing that's happening at the weekend? Some kind of blockade, I believe. Not an ally here, so let's get docked. And let's look at this material trader and sort this. Sort the wee books, sort the boxes out so that we can clear our rewards, and we'll see where we are power play wise. That I meant to do that earlier but I forgot, so we start the week at level. Oh, why does this come up all the time? So annoying. We start the week at rank 40. That's where we ended up at the end of last week. And we're pushing for rank 41, which is no far away for that now. 900 odd to go. So a couple more scans is going to get us there. And we've started the leaderboard and we're ramping up it because we're doing the missions, which is expected. So I reckon the missions alone, if I finish all 10 of the assignments, that will get me 3.5 ranks. Plus you're going to get the coincidental merits topping that up to 4. So if we're doing The missions alone, 4 ranks, is pretty good. Well, let's have a look at this guy now. Trader guy first. Oh, there's a black market here as well. So I'm sitting in the material trader at the moment where a lot of this stuff I can't collect because I'm full up. So, and some of that is data, I believe. So I'll go to both of the traders and we'll try and make some space for it. In the meantime, we have to try and figure out a way to get the ones we've got topped up doing other work for us. So let's get 81 of them in there. That's maxed, I think. Is it? No. That's 100, that's 150, that's 200, that's 250, that's 300. Right, okay, so they're kind of looking kind of healthy. Focus crystals, I think, is one I can pick up, so let's put some of them up here. Oh, ain't liking it, is it? Wrong way around. Right. Make some space. These two I can get from the right. HGE. Sorry, so let's sort them out. Military supercapacitors, right. Picked them up the other day. Oh, some more. Okay. So I'm wanting to try and put some of this stuff elsewhere. So let's cross trade this one for Imperial shielding because, yeah, I don't have money in them. And let's cross trade Proto Radiolics. No, where is it? Pharmaceutical isolators is always a pain to get. And I think most other stuff I can get for missions or rewards or whatever. Right, let's see if I can get rid of any of these. gearboxes now. Yep. Proprietary composite. I'll have a look at what that is. Blood focused crystal. That's data. That's data. So these top ones, proprietary composites and flawed focus crystals is here. So let's go back. Proprietary composites. Flawed focus crystals. Aha. Right. Proprietary composites, there we are. Oh, wrong button. Oh, wrong option. That's data. That's data. That's data. Yeah. That's data. Why is it? Oh. So I've got 3 left, which is data. So let's go find a data trader. Or an encoded one, as it's called, isn't it? Right, so we want to go to an encoded material trader. Hello, right next door. How convenient. Absolutely brilliant, Inara, so it is. Sega is. Okay. An old game console. Oh, this is a different faction. They wouldn't like me here. Got the old psycho vibe going on here. Bates Orbital, nothing bad ever happened here. I think I definitely think the materials has been a good thing. It's not as grindy or horrible as it used to be. And it's across the board, because you don't just get materials for and power play for and space, you get them for on foot as well. So a good data visit to Jameson's crash site for a top up, and then, you know, just playing the game like you'd normally play it would probably keep your data bins and quite healthy. The extra module storage, I haven't kind of came a little bit late for me because I'd been clearing out modules anyway as part of the routine, because I'd been collecting a fair amount of them, and I was making space for the you know, the power play stuff I was going to pick up. So I was in a kind of good place for module storage. I think I'd mostly was cargo racks. I seem to leave cargo racks littered about the galaxy, really. And obviously I was kind of swapping modules a lot before I kind of settled on a build for each of the ships. Okay, so the data guy. This is the data guy. Eliana Vaughn. Ooh. Okay. Guardian Shard Cannon turreted. I wonder how hard that stuff would be to farm now. And when are we getting a Guardian material trader anyway? When's that coming? That would be good. When are we finding the outpost under the Arctic? Underneath the Arctic ice. When's that going to happen? I forgotten what ones I needed to make space for. Let me check. Hang on. Back. Power contact. I need to make space for distorted cycle. Unusual encrypted. Okay, these are all low. These are all low level ones. Distorted and unusual. Distorted and unusual. How does that describe? Distorted. I mean, look, I'm really healthy here. Unusual. So it's these two. Let's just trade them up. So much data now. Just modified, embedded. I just can't. Most of this stuff you get for the crash sites, and I'm just not going back to any of these things now because I'm picking them up. So Alright. I think this should clear the bins now. There we go. Okay, so where were we? We were looking at mega ships, reinforcement mega ships. Transport power commodities to reinforcement systems. 10 Archer fuel supplies to reinforcement systems. So I'm going to be going to stronghold to reinforcement. All right. So let's see if there's a stronghold. I think at these ones. Oh. Stronghold. Ooh. Where was that? Where was that exploring about? Up here. Here we are. This place. Talking about one of these ones. Stronghold. What to be? There we go. Let's go there. Let's go there. One jump away. Let's go there and get some data and get another one ticked off. See if there's a mega ship when we're at it. What have I got to talk about other than what I've been up to in the game? I think the oh, wow. Hey, the docking computer crashed me. What are you doing? So I watched Burpit's video on Friday. That would have been last week, was it? Oh, was it that long ago? I watched one anyway. Maybe it was a new one he'd done. About what's potentially coming in 2025. And I kind of liked the vibe he was on about how maybe Fallen will get some TLC and we'll maybe get to see some new Fallen ship. And obviously, he couldn't go through a whole, you know, little video on demand would mention the Panther Clipper, which I think most of us would like to see. It would be like making a flyable fleet carrier that. And one of the things Elite Dangerous has done, it's got something in common with, maybe it's not fair to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. The original Star Trek series is they never thought about shuttlecraft until they're well into that show. I mean, obviously they had to build them in the 60s, which is they didn't have the CGI they've got now. So a Panther Clipper would really give the game an opportunity to have, I don't know, a docking bay on it for other ships you need. Maybe smaller ones. A Panther Clipper with some smaller ships on it could be pretty cool. You park it in orbit and off you go and do other things. Yeah. That might be interesting. Panther Clipper with a Type 8 on board it. That'd be like that Thunderbird that had the other Thunderbird inside it. That sounds so wrong. When I hear that back, it just doesn't sound right at all. I'm obviously referring to Thunderbird 4 and Thunderbird 2. I do not to puppet people. Before we see a whole new genre of bloody film coming out. Okay. So we're going to go to a space station here. Oh, why don't we go to one of these guys? I've never been to one of these guys before. Yeah, stronghold carrier. So these are the new thing. These are the thing that's come into the game with this power play thing. And I do believe there's a good selection of commodities to be purchased here and regularly. Oh, come on. This is a fleet. This is a fleet of carriers. This is. This is what we're talking about for colonisation. This is what they should have. Like, oh, that's getting attacked. What the hell's going on with these guys? Oh. I wonder if I can defend my ships. Oh. That 20 merits for? What did I do there? Interesting. I shall be returning here. I've got a load of guys to kill, and this could be how I'm going to go about it. But that's a defence turret. Can I land anywhere here? Quest docking. Why am I denied? We're too far away. Look at everybody try to land. How cool is that? These no mega ships. Do these no count as mega ships? Yogurt strawberry. What about strawberry yogurt? Nobody's landing. What's going on? What's happening? I'm alright. I'm a good guy. every single landing bay's open. Look. Oh, it's getting the shot at. Oh, cool. He's dead. Here they come, they're all going to land. Look, look, look. Oh, wow. How cool is this? No, they're all off again. They're all going again. I don't know if I can get docked here, but that was cool. Hey! I'm getting to land. Cool. Yeah, this fleet looks cool. Hello there. We have got to see fleet carriers in combat. What kind of way is this to land? That's weird. That's quite funny. Oh, whoa, 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 what's going on? What are you doing? That's madness, I tell you, madness. Mandalay camera madness. Oh. Wow, yeah, this is cool. So I need to take stronghold stuff. Field, what was that again? Field stuff. Oh, but I don't have enough cargo space there. Damn it. Maybe I should be doing that with my bigger ship. There isn't anything here for me to pick up. This guy will accept them. This guy will accept them. I've read this wrong. Let me read this again. Transport power commodities to reinforcement systems. Archer field supplies to reinforcement. Collect Archer field supplies from stronghold systems and deliver them to your contact. So let's get rid of the limpets for now. And let's see if we can get any of these now. Oops. Field supplies. 16 of them. And we have to take them to where? Reinforcement system. So we could take that back to where we started. Yeah, because that's what we're trying to do, isn't it? We're trying to bolster that system, so, okay. See, Epsilon Eridani was a bit of action as well. I'm guessing all of these need it, do they? Oh, there's one I was doing delivering to the last time as well. Nice. So can I deliver these anywhere? That is the burning question I have. Let's go and fortify this one. This one seems to be getting a bit of TLC. Go here. That is cool. That fleet is really cool. A colonization ship should be a fleet of ships like that. Shouldn't be one, it should be a load of them like that. With hydroponics and all sorts of different stuff on it. Even if you flew between them today, missions would be pretty cool. This is an archer system, so we'll check it and see if it's got a... have I been here? Have I been here already? Or maybe I have. Cosmic Performance Satellite. Is that looking at me? And this pantomime that's Elite Dangerous. I need this. I need somewhere to land. Guess I'm going here. Is this where I'm meant to be? I don't know where I thought I was going to go. Well, did this game change on me? I thought I was going someplace else. We're going here now. Is that a reinforcement system? Let's just check. I'm not convinced. It is. I wonder how you determine the value of the systems. I wonder how that works. What is the overriding factors? And how is this colonization stuff going to actually change the core systems? I mean, I know it's going to expand the borders, but what? Or maybe it's going to do stuff to the inside bits as well. I think we definitely want to explore this defence of the stronghold carriers lark. That could be fun. I wonder if I have to do any hacking. Yeah, I do. If I can get them in the way out. Cool. We are docked. We are docked. Contacts. Power. And done. Deliver. So there's a load of merits for that. 96 and 2000 for the thing. And it looks like we've got another mini care package. Cool. Another wee bit of money. We can put everything away because we've emptied our bins. Cool. So we'll go and we'll pick up some limpets. Painters are never out of work in 3311. The ships are always taking scrapes and need painted. Although it'll probably be some kind of fancy space paint, I would think. Oh, big ship, big ship. It's going to crash into me. Where you going? I never did that. I never even flew it. Autopilot be damned. Way to go, shield though. Maybe what we want to do here is in the future we'll have a different prep setup. Hey, scanning me, yeah. Recon. Recon. I didn't know what. Defend humanity. So unfortunately, I've got to go out and go back in again. Because there's only so many you can get. But normally when you leave the instance and you go back in again, they reset to a couple that's been hacked by the other side. Normally, he says hoping. You look, there's another couple up again. There is the other one. There was another one somewhere. How many of these do I need to do? Ten of them. Transport power commodities to undermining systems. I don't think we've got any others, have we? Somebody fighting over there. I'm not exactly sure if they want me to go to other systems and stuff, but yeah, this works. The other one. Oh man. Reconnaissance Olympics. This one's went for a wander. Where you going? Get lost. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Where is it? What is it doing? Where is it? What are you up to, pal? You're a bit lost. Is it coming in? Is it coming in? Oh, that's completely lost, that one. Okay, let's go. Failed, what? Failed? Oh, what's going on? Failed again. Oh, this is cool. Oh, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. Interesting. Never seen that before. We'll be back. Need me to get more limpets in a minute anyway. It's a game. This is the game stopping me doing this. That's what it is. Oh, I just made that no more. That was kind of cool. Too far away. Oh, that one doesn't have a clue what it's doing. What we got? 6. Yeah, 4 to go. We'll get some more limpet. So we've got one that's bugged twice, which means we're getting one at a time. Which is taking ages. Limpets. You look, want to get painted again.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
go out, we'll come back in again. We'll get this one done. And we're still in the search for mega ships, aren't we? Have I checked this place for mega ships? That's a good point. I think I did. Yeah. And here. Hey, we've got the two of them this time. Okay, we are, what are we getting if we get this one's? Two more? That one's finished. It's just so easy in a Mandalay, this. It's no hard than any ship, but it's because of the flights. This one's good. With a bit of luck, both of these will connect and we'll be done. But at least this bit anyway. Oh. a load of merits for easy money. Okay, so for the mega ship, we'll just plod away and get it done over the piece. Transport power commodities to undermined systems. Collect units of arts or garrison supplies from stronghold systems and deliver them to undermining systems, right? So that's another faction one I want to do that in. And transport power commodities to acquisition systems. That's restricted intel. So I need restricted intel, and I need the other one. And I've also got to transfer rare goods to reinforcement systems. So we've got 12 rare goods. Okay. I don't think there's any rares here, but I do know where there is rares. So we'll go back to one of our favourite haunts from before. And that is a reinforcing system. So really what I should do is I should go to a stronghold first. Pick up what I need for the reinforcing system. Or have I already done that? Let me just check before I do that. I do something I don't need to do. Acquisition systems. Rare goods to reinforcing systems. Undermining systems. Right, so we're going for the rares. Going to get the rares. We're almost, what, 2 hours in? 1 hour and 50 minutes in. And we've not done anything really strenuous at all. We have to find some more mega ships. Which is just a matter of flying about and finding them, really. With one bug out in us. So this is one of our systems, so we'll see if there's any mega ships here when we're in the system. Excuse me. And we'll sell our we'll sell our limpets and we'll get our rares. There's no any mega ships. A shame. But there is the Orban space station, which we've been to before because we've picked these rares up early on when we were doing the power play stuff. And I've already went up 1 rank, I think. Take that out and we land. Time to be vacating our jelly sweeties for the night. It's fruit gums. We want rare goods. But we want can't buy them all because we've only got a certain amount. Oh, we need to make space first. Okay, let's do that first. Get rid of the limpets we don't need. Try again, rare goods. And we want to deliver them to where? Rare goods to a what? Reinforcement system. So I can go back to the one I was delivering the other stuff to. Because we're trying to make it better, aren't we? That was Myanmar, the one next to Myanmar, wasn't it? This one. Did I plot the course? I don't think I did. You had 2 crashes in your stream, blog twat. Yeah, I'm still plodding away. Was that just server crashes, or it went a wee bit strange and then settled out for me? I was blaming you for crashing the servers, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, I'm still going. I've got mega ships to find, and I've got some rares to deliver here. I'll not get the 10 of them done in 2 hours, but I'll get most of them at least understood where I'm going to go. I'm eating wine gums, fruit gums as well. That's a jelly sweetie of the night. Seem to have decided we're going to be bolstering this system based on no other facts other than the one that was the one that the game seemed to be having the most progress. So whether it's any good or not, I have no idea. There looks to be some potential action round about the stronghold carrier fleets. I'll maybe have a wee squint at that when or later on in the week. Nelson's terminal. Used to have a column, but now he's got a terminal. When I dock, I will bring you up to speed where I'm blogged to it so you can see. Because this is not at all hard gameplay. I've already had one care package and I've cleared out the build up of the others that I had. Space pigeon shit. That would be a thing, wouldn't it? They would be confused in space because there's no up in space for birds. So what direction would they fly? I don't know, I just find the little ships, alright, they've not got much cargo handling, but the stuff you need to deliver for the weeklies isn't usually a lot, so I just find the wee ships just so good at doing them quite fast, you know. I mean, that's just ticked over 2 hours, right? And at the beginning of the stream, I was looking at the map and the changes to the territory because of last week's tick and what was done then. So, and I'll kind of do that again because it's interesting to see the development of the bubble, especially in a place you kind of focused on. So we're delivering rares. Let's see if this is bugged. Making a loss. 2,000 merits for Jerome, right. But I made a loss. Not to worry. Suppose I could have went further afield, but... Right, so for the 10 missions we've got, that's us now got 4 of them finished. And this one is just a matter of flying about and finding them. I've had one bug out in me. I've done one that was in a reinforcement system that for some reason didn't register. I've seen that before. I'm not going to labour the point, I'll just move on. That one is a ground one. That's got a potential notoriety problem. But none of these are really hard to do. So, if I'd had the 5 I had last week, I would want to go and I would have been done. But they've not been high value ones. Some of the ones I had last week were worth 5,000 merits and stuff. I'm obviously went up a rank. I'm now rank 41. And I've another under 1,000 to go to get to the next buff, which is a reduction in the cost of the modules, which is very nice. Thank you very much. So it's looking awful like I'm going to be getting this rocket-propelled containment missile this week at some point. I'll be knocking on the door of that, I think. Aye. I don't know how many other folk are actually engaged in this, but I'm there already, which is nuts. But I'm looking at these guys, right? Over 1 million merits, that guy's doing that regularly. Commander Zombie. Commander Baker. Okay. Oh, coughing fit there. Sorry about that. Oh, wow. I mean, that guy's what? He's nearly 1,500 rank. That's insane. I think I'm doing well and I'm ranked 41. I'm really sorry about the coughing. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh. Oh. A million merits. I'm at 15. 1.4 million merits is a huge amount of rank. 8,000 a rank, right? Oh. That's 175 ranks. That's nuts. 175 ranks a week. That's just mental. Right, we've managed to calm down to a frenzy here, so that's better. I'm not sure if there's a control cap, right, on the amount of systems that can be controlled by a faction. It doesn't appear to be, because they're kind of building them up, you know, all of them really, at various rates. It's interesting to see though that it'll be some kind of turret farming or something like that, I would think. This faction, I would be very surprised if it's anything other than combat related. But for the majority of people, getting to rank 100 means you get all the modules, right? So once you kind of get to rank 100, you might be looking for, you know, less power play activity and something else to do. So, by the same token, you don't know what kind of good rewards the bigger care box has got. Because for rank 100 on, you start getting a bigger care box. So, so that might be. I also don't know how long it takes to do. It might be more than 8,000 merits per rank upgrade. I don't know. I'd be surprised if it changed it. So seems to be quite for about 99% of the player population. It's probably pretty balanced. And then for the 1% of these psycho bastards that can get millions of merits per week, it's fucked. But you can't cater for the guys that are really good at min-maxing or optimising, or they just never ever go to bed, you know, and they just you just can't cater for that. Well, there's Sam away offline. I think it would be quite good if the game, though, actually kind of explained the changes in status in a better way. I mean, you can see it in the map, I get that. But all these kind of... So a lot of these ones were uncontrolled, and they're now all getting controlled again. But because the Titan attacked the heart of Archer space, it's putting a fair effort on the Archer group to keep the space they already had. So so it's only now we're beginning to get Sol back to a stronghold. And I guess at some point that just becomes impossible for the other factions to get. The two systems were Thargoid corrupted. So it's interesting to see this change. I think it's pretty cool. Speaking of stronghold systems, so Sol's been fortified, right? So Sol has been fortified. But it's not where I want to go. I want to go to specific ones. So I have to go to a stronghold system. That's the first thing I need to do. So I think I'm going to Kokari or whatever it's called. Where is it? Or this one over here. Any one of these does. Ooh, stronghold carrier. Neither Enterprise. So we're on the lookout for mega ships as we fly about our space, and we're going and scanning them as we go around, and eventually we'll kind of get that done. And we're going to a stronghold system to go and get some power-based commodities for whatever it is, the next one I need to do. I spent a fair bit of time after I'd finished the 5 weekly assignments I had. I spent a bit of time off stream combat in one of the combat zones, and so when the systems start to be reaching the thresholds, that's when things start to get interesting. Because that's when the power wars can happen, and then you can start to do combat loot and loot getting any of the notoriety bollocks interfering with your game. And they're like so power play conflict zones are kind of like normal conflict zones. It's the same difficulty, I think, although I don't know if that changes with what system you're actually fighting in. Maybe the stronghold system's got tougher. It's got tougher defenders. That'd be interesting. That'd be an interesting twist. You kill them, you get more merits and stuff. So at some point, I'm going to need to build probably a Python Mark II. Power play ship, I think. Python Mark II is the only one of all the new ships I didn't get. Score drives are fucking brilliant, so they are. Excuse me. Oh. See, I don't know. Yeah. Well, it's kind of made for that kind of stuff, I think so. But I want to wait until I've got more of the power play weapons, because I think it'll be quite fun. Quite fun to do that with the kind of power play weaponry. I've not fitted any pacifier cannons anywhere, so pacifier cannons on a Python Mark II might be quite interesting, because it would be quite lethal, I would think. Not any weapon really is, in it. They're all front loaded and so I've got 2 options for deliveries here. I've got 8 to take to an acquisition system. And I've got 11 to take to an undermining system. But I think they're actually different things I need. So the ones for this one is Archers restricted intel from fortified or stronghold systems and deliver them to power contacts and acquisition systems. So that's it, restricted intel. So let's go get some of that restricted intel. Restricted intel collect. I can only get 16. I can carry more of that on my bigger ship, right? That's the stuff you used to have to wait and you used to have to buy. But now it's better because you get it like normal. And it's obviously finishing these missions, so restricted intel, we only need 8 of them. And we want to go to an acquisition system. So let's get the map up. Bugged. Here, wee trick to get rid of the bug. There we go. Firing. There's one. Havoc. See, so what I can acquire is slowly beginning to fade, right? Round about that area. Because most of it's been acquired already. So this one's interesting, right? This is an interesting system because the threshold for war has already been surpassed. If this faction here get by the conflict threshold, that's when power play conflict will start in that area. So that's a good one for farming merits. And when the war stops is when both of them reach the threshold for control. The wars will stop. I don't know if that's by design, because whoever's got the most at the end of the reset will win the system. So I don't think a lot of the core mechanics of power play have actually changed blog talk. I think they're very similar to they've always been. But I think what has changed is the interaction with it from a point of view of, well, this is actually getting me merits. And that affects, you know, that affects the background some because it's actually affecting the powers interaction with each other. So that kind of cross swords thing is what you're looking for. What you want to start finding them, because they're because I think they're a power play indicator or power play wars are in that system. Last week I kind of figured that out, just with the stuff I was doing. $2,000 light seconds, just like that. Come on. Come on, Sirius, we're waiting for a response to this technical innovation here. What are you guys up to? You went really quiet. You've lost the market in Super Cruise and frame shift technology. What are you doing? So this could be an an interesting war system because there's no a big station. There might be a ground base, so we'll have a look. By the way, I'm obviously going to be leaving the ground based stuff till after because that has the potential to make me notorious, and yeah, you don't need to be doing this when you've got notoriety in your back as well. Not a good idea. This is probably going to get me another rank, I would think, because I think I'm pretty close to the next rank. And that's the reduced module cost. Of course, I buy modules, don't I, before it. There we go. Okay. Interstellar factors here. Restricted intel from that system, and it's accepting it. 3,696 merits for that. How they balance these things, I have no idea. So I think I went up another rank. Yep. Oh, and I've just got minus 15% weapon module cost when I buy them being territory controlled by my power, which is nice. I don't think Shinratra Desra is controlled by any power play power, by the way. So I'm 6,000 away from this one, which is another mini care package, and then I'm another what, 14 away from that, and that's the rocket propelled containment missile, which I've never ever had before. It might be quite fun to fit one and see what it does. I can see myself fitting a lot of these power play stuff onto maybe a T10 or something like that. That might be quite fun to do. Yeah, I thought that. So there is a way to get powerless systems. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's a good thing. Pack hounds. Oh, I'm still a fair way. Pack hounds is a mission I'm on. An advanced plasma cannon. Ooh. We're getting there slowly though. Right, so the next, I keep saying so, it's driving me nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finished. 1 on the go. Mega ships and reinforcement systems. So I'm needing to go to an undermining one. It's Archer Garrison supplies. Yeah. From a stronghold system controlled by your power. And take them to some other factions back, so I'm going to go back to a stronghold to get them. In the old days, you used to have to go and get all this stuff for the main base. It's annoying. So we're looking for. It's bugged. Give a wee fix. I'm looking for enforcing stuff and stronghold, which is the big star. Yeah. There's good merits in this. That's a stronghold system there. Ooh. I've got a ship here. I've been here before for power play. I don't remember when. Right, we'll go get our stuff here. Oh, that must have been during the Thargoid stuff. None of this stuff's hard. Nothing I've done today is difficult. It's just flying about and picking up the right things and taking to the right place. Which in itself can sometimes be annoying, but when it's laid out in a plate for you, that the only thing can stop you getting it right is the damn thing being bugged, so which can happen. Hey, why a mad woman shite? There'll be a mad man shite as well. I do a lot of travelling in Elite. I'm all over the place. That's what happens when you've got a commander that doesn't have a fleet carrier, doesn't have a base to operate basically. Base building might change that though, eh? Could be. I never thought about that. It'd give you your own wee home, couldn't it? There's an awful lot of negativity about base building because of the light year range. I think I don't know if they've undersold that a little bit doing that. It's not something I've ever heard in Glasgow, but there will be derivatives to it. Can of worms, bag of shite. A melted wellies, one of my pals used to say, and that used to make me laugh when I was a kid. A burst couch, that was another one. Usually they were references to my hairstyle of the time when we were in the 70s. No mega ships here. You just have to remember to pick up the right stuff for the right place. And it normally tells you on them anyway, so. Oh, okay. Let me have a wee look. Oh, look at that later. That looks technical. It always amazes me that there's these guys out in the wilds of the public who are really clever and can chat all this stuff. And I'll get a look at that though. The colonisation's fascinating to me. The limitations are, you know, maybe the start limitations or whatever aside, the whole letting the player base build the game up is a hell of a fascinating thing. I don't think I've ever seen that in a game before. At least not to this extent, you know. Okay, so we are trying to do this one. Undermining systems require Archon's garrison supply. Archer's garrison supply. Right. That one.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Always top this stuff up as well. You can never have enough. You can never have enough hacking aids, you know what I mean? Okay, so we've got the right thing, so we're going to go and do an undermining system. So that's another power system. These ones can be a wee bit... These can be a wee bit more awkward. Power play, it's bugged. Hell. I'm undermining who? Oh, there's plenty of choices here, isn't there? Yeah, guys, I've got systems. Let's go to Davy Doc. Oh. I suppose it's worth my while pointing out to anybody that's watching this of a power play persuasion, or who's into it, to the kind of, I don't know, mad Dungeons and Dragon levels that some people get into these things. I am following no strategy from any group or any individual. I'm just kind of doing what the game tells me to do. So I'm kind of the worst nightmare, I suppose, for organised factions who are just doing their own thing and might not be what they want, might not be what they need. But that's what the game's telling us to do, so... And the thing about colonisation that's interesting from a power play point of view, it's obviously going to expand the perimeter of the bubble, albeit short distances at a time. So will that strain the power play ones on the outside? Will it help them? Because there has to be some kind of finite limit to how much borders you can have, eh? And I'm also interested to know what kind of input NPCs have in this. There's obviously NPC power play things in the go. Do they have an impact on it, or do they just kind of do their thing and that, you know, that's it? Imagine coming to Davy Dock before the days of Score Drive. That would have been a long flight, eh? I'm still of the opinion though that 500 light years range for exploring and colonisation is absolutely perfect. It's still a bit of time to get anywhere decent, but it's not so restrictive that it's just going to stop explorers even bothering about it. And that's the danger. That's the danger here. That some of the people this is aimed at is just not going to. They're not going to pick it up because it's too narrow a exploration distance for them. I think they should have colonisation vendors in Colonia. Probably one even at Anchorage as well. That would be cool. One next to the Sajay. So I hope they have a rethink. I really do. We've been playing Elite Dangerous for 10 years now. And we've explored 0.06% of the galaxy. I mean, and people think we're going to have too many occupied systems. It's just... Ugh. Ophelia Hardy, hey! Right, here we go. Let's see what we get for this. 16 of these. Another 36, 64 merits. It's just, that's easy merits, you know, that is definitely easy merits. So out of the 10 I've got this week, I have finished 6 of them, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And I've kind of got this one on the boil. This one is a ground-based one. I think. Classified data unit. So I think that's ground base. That one is going collecting black boxes and stuff. So I'm better doing that on my cutter probably. That one we know about, and that one is a little bit of space pew pew. And there's only 8 guys I need to kill, so that will not take long, I don't think. So let's see, what are we, 2 hours? 2 hours and 40 minutes, so we're over our 2 and we're in our window, so. And we are what away for the next rank? 1500-ish bit away for the next rank. So our 3.5 ranks is definitely going to take us to this week. Which is really cool, because it isn't hard. And then after that, I don't know, I'll maybe explore some more of the old combat again. But it was unexpected to see 10 missions this week. That was pleasantly unexpected. Although, having played a lot of World of Warcraft, I'm really quite nervous of the grind that dailies and weeklies can produce to a game. We're going to take this in advisement, I think, and see how much we go. 10 that's kind of like that, isn't it? I don't think onerous is the word I'm looking for. Because as soon as this starts to feel like a grind for me, I won't do it anymore. And quite a lot of people are probably in the same boat. So, yeah, I think for tonight we'll maybe call it here. I went up a couple of ranks. I'm plodding through the ranks slowly, not at any great speed. And I'm just really following what the game tells me to do. I'm watching with avid interest my ranks go up as well as I do some of this stuff. I've already got 5 elites in ecstasy, so but I haven't done anything in him for a little while because he's stuck out in deep space. So I'll maybe go and dust him off and see how he's getting on. But for now, let's call it here, and we've got 4 left to do, and we'll plod away. We'll plod our way through them. Try and not get notorious for this week's power play, and I might do another stream, maybe later on in the week or after the weekend or whatever. So thanks for watching, Blog Twat. Thanks for watching and saying hello, Sam. It was nice to see you. To anybody else that's there who's been watching and staying quiet, thanks so much for watching. It's appreciated. I've now got 80 subscribers, which is really nice. Thanks so very much, everybody, for subscribing. I don't understand why the old thing for indicating people who've subscribed doesn't work. I've kind of gave up looking at it, to be honest. So But rest assured, I do appreciate you subscribing, guys. I really do. I might have to change. Might have to change the add-on I've got for that. But yeah, this is this is Power Play 2 and Elite Dangerous. It's interesting to say the least. It's not onerous at all, as some people feared. And as long as you're not in any hurry, you can get the Power Play modules eventually over a period of time. And unlike before, when you didn't play the game, you lost them. Once you've got them, which is good. So yeah, I'll sign off here. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening, guys, and I'll see you in space next time I stream. Good evening.